Audra at Home is filmed in front of a live Pitbull audience.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight.
What is up, all my queerdos, weirdos, and brohos? It is I, Audra, your host for this video. I am here with another new makeup hangover, which is the companion piece to New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, which I do in conjunction with my two dearest friends, Emily Han, and of course, Teresa of Teresa is Dead. We started doing this as a little bit of extra because we felt like we were kind of behind and some of our bingo stuff was a little stale because y'all know makeup is always being released. If you want to join the party, the information might be in my description box. I can't remember. Also, I've already filmed this video before, all right? And I'm a little drunk right now.
My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State.
Listen, I know that that's not how you do it because bingo is where you're drunk and hangover is where we're sober. Howsomever. First of all, I didn't get to do bingo last week. I was way too tired. I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it happen. I tried, but I couldn't do it. And then I have also already filmed this because I didn't turn the mic on.
I know you're trying to forget.
Listen, we're not gonna argue. The first thing I'm gonna go ahead and talk about, we're gonna get into it immediately because now I'm mad and I'm like, cause now I'm angry at myself. Anywhoozits, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. I want to talk about something because I did actually purchase this palette because I don't know what happened to me. Actually, I do know what happened to me. It's Trendstopia's fault, run by Paige, whom I have discovered I really like them. They seem very honest, interesting, fun. One of the palettes, the palette that they made me purchase, is the Antiquity palette. Listen, I want it because I've been on this, like if y'all haven't noticed, I've been on this like, what I'm calling the colorful clean girl aesthetic, where it's just like, yeah, am I wearing foundation? Of course I am. Of course I am. And am I doing a little bit of like ghost shit right now with the foundation versus, first of all, I'm never, ever gonna match my face to my neck or my chest. They're different colors. I work in the sun, babes. And could you imagine if all of my skin was this color? Yes, I got a booster. I got a tetanus booster. Anyways, when am I going to take this band-aid off? Who knows? I don't know. The point is, I've been doing this. If you enjoy this kind of like look, maybe I'll do like a live stream on it or Instagram live, whatever. But I'll, be happy to play and show you like how I deal with this because it's like, it's fun. It's nice. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is blown out and it is what it is. But I did clean up kind of this area so that it didn't look quite as trashy as it did last time. And after this video, there will be a movie video. We'll see how everything pans out. All right. So the Antiquity palette, listen, what happened here is that I got very excited because I am on this mission to try more of these like blown out looks. And I feel like this palette can do it. And I know that there's people out there just being like, oh, you already have those colors. First of all, stop it. Stop it. I have so little joy in life. Okay. All right. I live in Texas. Do you understand the things that are happening here? It's horrific. And honestly, if I didn't bury my head in the sand most of the time, I would be overwhelmed. Luckily, I started taking anti-anxiety meds and I'm feeling a lot better. Anyway, the point is, I love this palette. I think it's beautiful. It was a lot though. It was a lot. I bought it with Klarna because I was like, baby, it was like $62 with the shipping. Like, what? Priority doesn't even mean anything. They charged me $8.50. But anyways, I wanted this palette. I want to get into these more like kind of blown out looks where it's just one shade and you just blow it out and like get a little wild with it. So I'm going to be trying that and I'm excited about it. This just made, nipples hard, labia unfold, joyousness in my spirit. All right, so the next thing I want to go ahead and talk about. See, I'm too drunk. I'm sorry. Don't get mad. I know you're like, bitch, this isn't bingo. First of all, mind your business. I do want to talk about the Give by Gwen Stefani. She has new lip glosses coming out. I just hate the X in there. I want her to like let that go. Can we just stop doing weird shit like that? Okay, anyways. 823. she's gonna have 5 high shine lip glosses, and the first one pictured is dolled up, which I live for. I love a good pink gloss. I know you're like, aren't you black? Yes. So I still like pink gloss. Anyways, I like that. I think it's cute. Like I have on the Nomad pink gloss right now, and I just literally looked at this a second ago. It's rosé, and I like this. Like I like the like cute little aesthetic that I get from it, where it's like, are your lips pink? Yes, bitch. Oh, dropping things. Don't look at me. But I really like this, and I think it's really, really pretty. I'm looking forward to it. It might be the one thing that I purchased from Gwen Stefani, even though Gwen Stefani is problematic for various reasons. I just literally don't. Listen, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for all that. So those were the things I think that I picked. Urban Decay, She-Hulk. It's the fact that you have to get the ginormous palette in order to even get green. And the small palette has nary a green. Now, I just want to say this out loud. What color is the Hulk? If you said green, you would be correct, right? Right. So should this palette not be mostly green? Yes. So I feel like, okay, my opinion, you're gonna make this palette, it needs to be mostly green with some purples and some pinks. That should be the palette. Instead, there's 2 greens and whatever the fuck else they were like gonna throw in. They're like, we're gonna do this. Also, if you look at the swatches, baby, on the brown arm, some of these shades just disappear. Just disappear. I'm like, what the fuck? The shade Super, almost non-existent. Also, what is that shade there? I think it's Thunder, maybe. Trademark. Almost non-existent on the brown, even on the tan arm. I'm like, Urban Decay, what's happening here? Nothing. Nothing is what's happening here. This is not a She-Hulk palette, and I know we're glad that maybe there's not as much, you know, naked. But you know what? Just, I guess at this point, go back to naked. Go back to your bread and butter. Because trying to live outside those lines, it's not helping y'all. I just hire me because I can help you make a She-Hulk palette. This isn't it. I'm going to tell you right now. Like, even what I have on my face is closer. You know what I mean? I have like green all through here and blues. Like, so sad. It's very depressing, and it honestly disturbs my soul just a smidgen. Next up, I do want to talk about this. I wasn't going to talk about it, but now I'm going to talk about it. Iconic London has a super smoother blurring skin tint. 27 pounds, $32. It's a lightweight, ultra hydrating skin tint. I said that so many times. That delivers a blurred and flawless satin matte second skin long wearing finish for up to 12 hours. I need that. Formulated with amino acids, peach flower, and pea extract. There's 18 shades. It's not like enough shades. There is just like a huge jump. Like I can't even, my eyes can't even believe this. I'm like, y'all literally went from chocolate to like dark chocolate. Like you went from milk chocolate to dark chocolate. There's no in between. I just need brands to understand. Listen, as a member of the Coalition of the Brown, here's our problem with what you do with shade range. Do you see how you delicately move along in light skin and white skin? In tan skin, you do even better at that move along. I feel like all the undertones are peachy. Anyways, but then when you get to us brown folk, what the fuck? I can't understand how brands think that going just all the way, because the people in between the last 2 shades, right, can buy neither. They're going to have to mix and match anyway. And I know that there's going to be somebody out there being like, well, you know what? Shut up. Here's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that just generally stop having such huge, if you can't do it, if you just don't do it. So like, I'm going to try it anyway because I can feel that my shade is in there somewhere. I'm currently wearing my Hourglass foundation because I'm going to use it up, bitch. You're not going to trick me. I'm going to use it up. Anyways, I would try that. It's nice. I'm on Trendstopia, by the way, because I love them. I feel like that's all I wanted to talk about on, oh wait, please hold. The High School Musical thing, when I talked about this before, I was super excited about it. And then I was like, wait, Audra, remember that Color Pop their eyeshadows do not work for you. And I was like, yeah, but like I live in a fake world where I pretend that it's gonna work. It doesn't. It doesn't. Their eyeshadows are just hot trash on my skin tone. Their blushes are nice, but I already actually have, I feel like because I bought like one of these, like this is cute. It's such a cute little like burp. I don't know if the camera wants to be friendly with you, but I did buy this and I feel like I have the shade. Please hold. Tis close, tis close. It's a little bit close, and I have another one somewhere, and I also have blushes from other collections, and I feel like I have like the Hello Kitty ones. I feel like I'm good there. I was too old for High School Musical, but also I wasn't interested in High School Musical. Hilary Duff over Vanessa Hudgens for me. This isn't like versus women. It's Disney versus Disney is really what it is. It's not me being like, oh, I don't like Vanessa Hudgens. I don't care about Vanessa Hudgens. I just really liked Hilary Duff, you know? I just really liked her character. I loved Lizzie McGuire. And so like, that's my thing. So like the High School Musical is not my cup of tea, but if it's your cup of tea, let me know. Teresa probably has this somewhere because once you get on ColourPop's VR, they send you fucking everything. They're like, you're going to get it all. And you're like, bitch, I don't have enough space for all this ColourPop. I'm going to need a whole other room. And I already have 2 bedrooms. So no. Could you imagine how wild it would be if ColourPop started sending me PR? Because I'd be like, baby, I barely even do makeup content. What you doing? Anyways, that's that there. There is another palette I definitely for sure wanted to talk about because I like it, but I kind of don't. It is the Fantasy Cosmetica Sorcerer palette. It's $38.99. Here's my problem with the palette. I think that the shimmers, glorious, gorgeous, fantastic, wonderful, just immaculate. I think that they made a mistake with the, this is my opinion, don't come for me, with the matte shades that they put in there. I think the purple was great, but I think that they needed to put in a deep green. I also think that a deep blue would have made it, and then instead add another shimmer, because I think that that would have given it love. Because I feel like right now it's not cohesive, my opinion, especially looking at the swatches. I just don't feel like it's cohesive all together. I think the purple goes with every single one, but everything else doesn't. So, you know, I'm interested. I want to kind of live a little bit, give a little bit. So let's raise it down. Another thing I wanted to talk about, because I had to screenshot this bitch because I was just like, no fucking way. The Balm Cosmetics is doing a collaboration, and I don't even know what to say. I'm looking on Makeup Release Radar. It's the Gold Coast face palette. First of all, we're still doing face palettes in 2022. Bitch, what? But the next thing is that when I saw who they were doing the collaboration with, it all began to make sense. But the funny thing about it is that I actually do not think that they could even wear this palette because they're over tanned. Listen, I can say what I want. Let me live my life. They're over tanned. So I don't feel like most of these shades would look good on their over tanned ass. So why are they trying to sell this shit like it would? We're going to let it go. No, I'm going to keep talking about it. So for those of y'all that don't know, the Balm Cosmetics, their entire theming was always like 50s, 60s beach, like very white, which fine. I used to swear by their liquid lips when I convinced myself that I like liquid lip. I don't. But I used to swear by them. And here's the thing. I don't like any of this. Like, I wanted to talk about it because the pop of blue is what and the problem is once it's swatched out, you're like, this is very light. It's not very cute at all. You know what I mean? The photographs are giving it more love. And then there's also like a blush palette. I'm good on not having any of these. I mean, if you want to get it, you can go to your local Kohl's, pick it up. I don't know where else it's available. But I used to love their like little liquid lips because they were so cute. But like, I'm good. You know, it's a collab between the Balm and at Model Raws. And again, this is one of those things where I was like, the Balm still exists? Oh my God, babes, congratulations. But like, again, I saw the Model Raws and I was like, oh, this makes sense. Also, this seems like a weird... It's almost September. Summer is almost over. You know what I mean? I know, though. I live in Texas. I live in the South. A lot of us who live in the South are like, summer's never going to be over because it's still going to be hot in September. However, it is starting to get like below 100 regularly, and I'm excited for that because I'm a free boober, and as such, I just need the weather to get to where free boobing is not uncomfortable because I'm free. Free boobin', I just need to get to where like they're not slapping together all sad and like the under boob sweat is not uncomfortable. Cause like when it was 115 degrees, yes, 115 degrees. I'm not kidding. 115 in case I'm slurring. It was just a miserable experience. I stunk a lot and the sweat was just, it was everywhere. And I would have crystals of salt on my arms and my legs. It was just not a good experience. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get to is like, this is very late. It should have happened 2 months ago, 3 months ago, like at the beginning, because they're like endless summer. And I'm like, summer does end and I'm grateful for it. You know, Tina, fancy face, I'm sorry. Summer's over. It's time for fall and Halloween. So I'm over it. Like, yeah, no. I just don't like anything about this collection. I remember I used to like this brand and then I just got to fuck over it. I just got over it. Like it just, and I think the only reason I really like the brand is from beauty boxes. I feel like that's what happened is like when I first got into makeup, a lot of the makeup that I was getting into was via a beauty box and the balm was almost always in an Ipsy. So lessons have been learned. I have adulted. I've gotten smarter. Oh, Hourglass up to their tricks again where they're photographing things to try to make it look like it's dark. It's not dark. It's not going to look good. The ambient lighting finishing powder, first of all, I feel like it is really shimmery, which fine. You know what I mean? But like, I like to concentrate my shimmer the way I want it to be concentrated. Like it is now. I'm a baby bitch. But I like to concentrate it the way I like to concentrate it. And I feel like this is going to be really, really, really too much. They have Transcendent Light that's in Warm Sienna and Eternal Light, which is in Golden Amber. And I feel like what they're trying to do is reach us darkies, but I feel like it's going to be lies. I don't know. I feel very like, I just feel like this. And again, I know that I'm wearing their foundation, but I know that they're liars. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I won't be fooled again. We won't be fooled again. All right, so a battle ensued. I don't know, because I had to change my battery and it cut off. So you had one person saying, are these really universal at Hourglass Cosmetics? I feel dubious that I could set my foundation with these shades. To which Makeup and Junk with Christy, a white person, said, they've had many and exclusively white shades to choose from for years. Chill. Then the other person said, I'm not saying these have to be for me. They are labeled universal, and I'm saying I doubt it's true. Baby, universal has always been untrue. But you're saying it now. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why we have to have these conversations. Because like them saying this is like really weird. Because like Makeup and Junk with Christy came in and said, do you make that comment about every makeup item that comes in one universal shade that is white beige? If so, that would be a full-time job. The other person came and said, plenty of people do make that comment. Do you call them out for it? Why? Like, and it just gets into this thing. And Makeup and Junk with Christy really said, LOL, I'm not the one who got mad because I saw a brown complexion product, but go off. And that's the point. So here's what we're trying to say. You don't have to love everything, but like when you're like, it's very veiled. You don't realize what you're saying. And this always becomes the problem when people come in and why like makeup is more than just makeup. Listen, I'm going to get on my little soapbox and then I'll hop right the fuck back down like I always do. The problem with this is that they're not understanding what Makeup and Junk with Christy is trying to point out to them. They're trying to say like, when a product comes out and it's white beige and it claims that it's universal, i.e. La Mercier setting powder way back in the day, all of them setting powders back in the day, they would claim to be universal. They would be like, oh, universal setting powder. For whom? For whomst? It wasn't universal because if you were brown, it left a weird white cast on your face. You look like a fucking monster. You were like, ah, bitch, look at, oh, no, don't look at me. You know what I mean? And so when they come in and they say this, you don't understand or really really get that what you're really saying is, I see something not for me and everything is always for me and I'm annoyed that it's not for me. Baby, I just need you to relax. It's like, it's fine. Let it go. That is my soapbox. We're going to get up off of it. And hopefully Hopefully, Hourglass isn't playing either. Like, that's our hope, right? We can only hope that Hourglass is actually telling the truth and that they really, truly do plan on having more products for brown people and that they actually listened, because they do have some really good shit. But, like, it sucks that they will put out stuff and not really consider us, because we do buy their shit. Like, obviously, I bought their fucking foundation. Anyways, we got to triple check to make sure the mic is on, because I will lose it. I've gone through battery changes. I haven't changed outfits and I'm still wearing the ears. All right. You know what's funny is how many people look at me when I'm wearing these ears out and I'm like, what? Do you have something to say? That's what I thought. Y'all, okay, here we go. Now, Alien Cosmetics is, in fact, restocking this. I wanted it so fucking bad, and now I feel like because I had to wait for the Fall Magic palette, I feel like because I had to wait for it, I don't want it. Do you ever have that feeling? Like, I still want it, but, like, also I don't want it. I want it, but I don't want it. I feel like I need it in my life, but also do I? I just got that grungy-ass Noctex palette. Is that the name of the company we're going to say? Yes. But also I still want it. Unearthly Cosmetics, formerly Alien Cosmetics, is a brand that I have like a love-hate relationship with. There's several of their palettes that I fully enjoy, but a lot of them I feel like I have to make companions because of my skin tone. It is what it is. But I do really like this palette. It's so pretty. But I did already buy that other palette and I'm good with that. I've already spent money that I shouldn't be spending because baby, I'm not things aren't. But I have been sad and I am stress buying and I'm curbing that as much as I can. Y'all, guess what? So, just a quick, Sigma and Alice in Wonderland have a collab. And here's the thing. I really like this Sigma palette, I ain't gonna lie. Wish I could lie. But it's actually really cute. The blush highlighter thing, like Sigma, the fuck. But otherwise, I really like the palette. The lip stuff, good. Pretty. Brushes, I like Sigma brushes. You know, I am not excited. I didn't get to talk about this last time, but like, I don't care about Kathleen Light's collabs. Any of them. I don't like Kathleen Light's. I don't care for her. So if you're ever like, listen, moving forward, if Kathleen Lights has anything, don't even ask me to talk about it because I'm not going to. But excuse me. I really like this Sigma collab. I think it's really cute and I'm for it. I just want it. Like, I think it's cute. Let me talk about one more thing and then that's it. Yeah, because I'm drunk by accident. Well, like by design, but also by accident. I had zero plans to be drunk during new makeup. Hangover. I'm sad inside because I can't keep it together. Listen, I couldn't even wait for a bingo for this because, listen, I don't even know if I'll make bingo next time. I never know when I'm going to make it. All right? I don't know how my work schedule is going to go. Last time it was 9 straight. So far, I've been getting days off, which is phenomenal, fantastic, fabulous even. But I want to talk about this now. This is going to be the last thing I talk about because if I don't talk about it, I will regret it with everything in my soul and all of the souls that I have collected. They are screaming at me. They're like, Audra, please talk about this mediocre ass bullshit that you know everybody else is going to say. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I can't wait. Natasha Denona has a collection coming out. Spit just flew over to that side and it is called My Dream Collection. And this is not the palette of my dreams. Maybe hers because she doesn't care about anybody but white people. But there is a chic trio for whomst not I and I will never fit you. Listen, I will never fit the Natasha Denona aesthetic, and that's okay. That's fine. You know what I mean? I hate it. and this is why I hate it, because first of all, I feel very much like her formula is hit or miss. It's always changing. And I get that people are like, well, if you work with it, I'm not a work with it bitch. I've said this multiple times. I'm not going to work with it. If I have to fuss with your formula, fuck your formula. Fuck it. Because the point of makeup is fun for me. And unless I'm feeling super artistic and like really want to go, but even then, you know what? This whole look came together very easily. I just took a few single, shadows and like dabbed them around and I made a look. It wasn't difficult work. I don't want my makeup to be difficult. I feel like with Natasha Denona, you're always having to do some bullshit to make this shit work the way you want to make it work, and you have to watch people be like, oh, Natasha Denona is touchy. Bitch, nah. Milk Cosmetics is the same thing. You can kiss my black ass. I'm not doing all that. But also, I feel like this is just like a darker version of like her sunset and all that. Like, I just don't care. I don't care. Throw it into the trash. I know that I see people like, I'm into it. I like it. I don't need it. It just, I don't like it. And I don't like Natasha Denona. I don't like the way that she handles her business. I don't like the way that she'll like put some really shitty things up. And listen, I'm not like a super SJW about makeup because all these brands fuck up. But like, there's just something. Here's what it is. I love Tina. All right. The fancy face. And they weren't nicer. So you mean to my friends, fuck you then. So I just don't. I'm not over it. I just don't want it. Throw it away. Even if it was free, I wouldn't care. That's where we are. If it was free, still wouldn't give a shit. Give it to me for free. Because who is that lip color for? It ain't me. Who is that lip liner for? It ain't me. If you white with a slight tan, it's not for you either. Who is this like face girl? And on that note, I am finished. I am done because I've already because I've already been here for like a minute and a half, and this is the second time I'm filming it, and I think that I went really, really fast because also alcohol. I am sipping on the 903 almond cookie flavored stout, and the reason I got drunk so frickin' fast is it's 10% alcohol by volume and 12 fluid ounces. Sponsor me, babes. I'm a safe booze sponsor. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this wild ass journey. If I am back for new makeup nonsense bingo, I will appreciate it. Remember, if you have not already, make sure you go watch Emily and Teresa's videos linked in the description box below. I know I'm pointing to my vagina, but that's not what I'm talking about. Anyways, check out their videos if you are from their channels. Hi, hello, I'm Audra. This is a makeup video, but a lot of my videos aren't that. A lot of them are, I game stream on here, and I also do a lot of media videos. So check those out. I am one of the only self-proclaimed YouTube hobbyists. I say it out loud. This isn't my real job. I have a real job. So also don't ruin that for me because I need it. Otherwise, like, I won't be able to pay rent. Thank you. All right. Remember, it costs $0 to be kind. It's so good for your soul, because if you don't take care of it, I'm sure shit coming for yours, because it's like super easy for me to do so. You have no idea. Like, if you were sitting here the whole time being like, Audra, your left eye is really red. I know. And it's because the devil's breath is much hotter than I anticipated. Until next time, XOXO. Got the girl. Free boobin'.